A troubling connection: air pollution and autism. We live in a world grappling with rising autism rates. Scientists are constantly searching for answers. New research suggests a disturbing link between air pollution and autism. This connection raises serious concerns about the impact of our environment on brain development. It also highlights the urgent need for cleaner air. This isn't just an abstract scientific problem, it's deeply personal. Families across the globe are touched by autism. Understanding the role of environmental factors like air pollution is crucial. We need to create a healthier future for our children. The usual suspects: identifying the harmful pollutants. In our modern world, air pollution has become an ever-present threat, lurking in the very air we breathe. When we talk about air pollution, we're dealing with a cocktail of harmful substances. These pollutants come from various sources, including vehicles, factories, and even natural events like wildfires. These tiny particles and gases pollute the air we breathe, infiltrating our bodies and impacting our health. They can cause a range of health issues, from minor irritations to serious diseases. Some of the main culprits include particulate matter. These are microscopic particles like dust, dirt, and soot. They can lodge deep within our lungs, causing respiratory issues and even cardiovascular problems. Long-term exposure can lead to chronic conditions such as asthma and bronchitis. Nitrogen oxides, released from vehicle exhaust and industrial processes, these gases contribute to smog. Smog not only reduces visibility, but also irritates the eyes, nose, and throat. It can exacerbate pre-existing health conditions, particularly in the elderly and those with respiratory diseases. Sulfur dioxide. Primarily from burning fossil fuels, this gas irritates the respiratory system. It can lead to coughing, shortness of breath, and a tight feeling around the chest. Prolonged exposure can aggravate lung diseases and increase the risk of respiratory infections. Ozone. While it protects us high in the atmosphere, ground-level ozone is a harmful pollutant. It forms when pollutants from cars, power plants, and other sources react in sunlight. This ground-level ozone can trigger a variety of health problems, including chest pain, coughing, and throat irritation. Each of these pollutants poses risks to human health, particularly for vulnerable populations like children. Their developing bodies are more susceptible to the harmful effects of these toxins. Children breathe more air per pound of body weight than adults, making them more vulnerable to air pollution. Their developing bodies are more susceptible to the harmful effects of these toxins. Exposure to air pollution during childhood can lead to long-term health issues, including reduced lung function and increased risk of respiratory diseases. It is crucial to understand these pollutants and take steps to reduce exposure, ensuring a healthier future for the next generation. An invisible invasion: how pollution reaches the brain. You might be wondering how air pollution, something we breathe, could possibly affect the brain. The answer lies in the remarkable ability of these tiny pollutants to bypass our body's defenses. When we inhale polluted air, these harmful particles and gases enter our lungs. Some of these pollutants can cross the blood-brain barrier, a protective shield that usually keeps harmful substances from reaching the brain. Once in the brain, these pollutants can interfere with normal development. This intrusion can have serious consequences, particularly during critical periods of brain development in the womb and early childhood. A global crisis: autism rates and pollution hotspots. The statistics paint a concerning picture. Autism rates have been steadily rising worldwide. While there's no single explanation, the link to environmental factors like air pollution is becoming increasingly clear. Studies have shown a higher prevalence of autism in children living in areas with poor air quality. For example, cities with heavy traffic congestion and industrial activity tend to have higher levels of air pollution and, subsequently, higher rates of autism. This global trend underscores the need to address air pollution as a public health priority, not just an environmental concern. Section 5. Dr. Amal's breakthrough: nitric oxide and autism. Dr. Amal, a leading researcher in the field, has made significant strides in understanding the link between air pollution and autism. Her groundbreaking work has opened new avenues for exploring how environmental factors can influence neurological development. Her work has focused on the role of nitric oxide, a gas produced in the body and found in air pollution. Nitric oxide is a byproduct of various industrial processes and vehicle emissions, making it a common pollutant in urban areas. Dr. Amal's research has shown that exposure to high levels of nitric oxide during pregnancy can disrupt normal brain development in mice. This disruption occurs at critical stages of fetal development, leading to significant changes in brain structure and function. This disruption can lead to autism-like behaviors in the offspring. These behaviors include social interaction difficulties, repetitive actions, and communication challenges, which are hallmark symptoms of autism spectrum disorder. While more research is needed to confirm this link in humans, Dr. Amal's findings offer compelling evidence of the potential impact of air pollution on autism. Her studies suggest that pregnant women exposed to high levels of nitric oxide may be at a higher risk of having children with autism spectrum disorder. Her work has been groundbreaking, shining a light on the urgent need to reduce pollution levels to protect vulnerable populations. The implications of her research extend beyond autism, highlighting the broader health risks associated with air pollution. Dr. Amal's dedication to this field has inspired further studies and increased public awareness about the importance of clean air. Her efforts underscore the critical need for policies aimed at reducing emissions and improving air quality, not just for the environment, but for the health and well-being of future generations. Section 6. Unraveling the mystery potential mechanisms, linking pollution and autism. Scientists are still working to understand exactly how air pollution might trigger changes in the brain that lead to autism. The relationship between environmental factors and neurological development is complex and multifaceted. However, several theories offer plausible explanations. These theories are based on extensive research and observations, and they provide a foundation for further investigation. One theory suggests that air pollution triggers inflammation in the brain. This inflammation is thought to be a response to harmful particles and chemicals present in polluted air. This chronic inflammation can damage brain cells and disrupt normal brain development. Over time, the persistent inflammatory response may interfere with the brain's ability to form and maintain healthy neural connections. Another theory proposes that air pollution disrupts the balance of gut bacteria. The gut-brain axis, a complex communication network between the gut and the brain, plays a crucial role in maintaining neurological health. This disruption can have far-reaching effects on the brain, potentially contributing to autism. An imbalance in gut bacteria can lead to the production of neuroactive compounds that affect brain function and development. These are just a few of the pathways under investigation. Researchers are also exploring other mechanisms, such as genetic susceptibility and the role of the immune system in response to environmental pollutants. As research progresses, we'll gain a clearer understanding of the complex interplay between air pollution and autism. Continued studies and advancements in technology will help unravel the intricate connections and potentially lead to preventive measures or treatments. Section 7. The complex equation, genes and environment in autism. It's important to remember that autism is a complex disorder with no single cause. While genes undoubtedly play a role, environmental factors like air pollution likely interact with genes to influence an individual's risk of developing autism. This complex interplay means that some individuals may be genetically predisposed to be more susceptible to the harmful effects of air pollution. For others, exposure to high levels of pollution during critical periods of development may be the tipping point. Unraveling this intricate relationship between genes and the environment is crucial for developing effective prevention and intervention strategies. Section 8. A call to action, protecting future generations. The link between air pollution and autism is a wake-up call. We can't afford to ignore the impact of our environment on the health of our children. We must take action to reduce air pollution and protect future generations. Governments, industries, and individuals all have a role to play. We need stricter regulations on emissions, cleaner energy sources, and individual efforts to reduce our carbon footprint. By working together, we can create a world where all children have the opportunity to thrive. Section 9. A final word, hope for a healthier tomorrow. The discovery of a potential link between air pollution and autism is concerning, but it also offers hope. By understanding the role of environmental factors, we can take steps to mitigate the risks. This knowledge empowers us to advocate for cleaner air, healthier communities, and a brighter future for all children. The fight against autism is a fight for a healthier planet for everyone.